This is probably our best performance and our best win of the season. The first 15 minutes, I thought we played outstanding. We were very active on both ends of the floor. We executed at a high level. For us, it's just we're still having trouble maintaining that type of intensity and execution level throughout the course of 40 minutes. We almost let them back in the game with kind of a lot of fouling on defense and some breakdowns, but overall, we shot the ball well from three, which is always helpful, and I like the energy we played with, and we did a better job taking care of the ball. Only 10 turnovers and getting 14 steals is a great number of defensive plays.
Karl, when we talked yesterday, you were talking about it's been hard, like, you thought the defense was there, and you were worried about your offense at Illinois, but the offense played well, the defense didn't so much. Tonight it looked like you put it all together, offensively and defensively, I thought.
Well, there were definitely really good defensive stretches, especially early in that first half. To hold that team to 24 points for a half is really good. And there were stretches, especially the first 15 minutes, where we had more movement on offense than we've had all season. We just weren't able to maintain it throughout an entire game. Fortunately, the first 15 minutes were so good, we had a cushion that we were at least able to keep a comfortable margin even at the end.
Jessica, kind of the same thing I was asking him. It's been, kind of hard for you girls to, put it both together, and that's not a particularly unique thing early in the season or whatnot. But do you feel like you're getting there? Like tonight was maybe one of your best efforts, on both ends of the court?
Yeah, like Coach said, I thought we had really good spurts and we had a lot of energy. But then in the third quarter, a little bit, it's like our energy wasn't as high and we weren't making as many plays. So I think we're coming together. We're trying to help each other more, which is helping us make more plays. And I think once defense we make plays, it leads to our offense and it helps us get running and get points in conversion, and that's really helpful for us.
Rosemarie, y'all getting there? Are you getting there?
Yes.
Now, see, that's going to be my one question, so I'm going to have to ask you. How close are you to getting there, to really, really getting there? I mean, seriously, the offense and the defense, Carl's been talking about we'll take 2 steps forward and then, 2.5 backwards and stuff. It looks like, though, tonight you really put it all together, for the most part.
I agree with Smesko, but we have a lot of growing to do, and I believe we are getting there, but like I said, we have a lot of growing to do and a lot of games coming up. So I believe that practice by practice each day, we will get better.
Coach, last week you said that a lot of the turnovers were just mental mistakes and just not being focused. Was it something that you guys did in practice and corrected that? Because clearly a lot less turnovers tonight.
I can tell you that we've been emphasizing it in practice, but we were emphasizing it in practice before. It's, we get times where we want to get cute with the ball or we want to force an action that's not there. And we're trying to get everybody on the same page that, we're going to take good opportunities, but we're not going to force an opportunity. We're going to share the ball and just make the easiest pass rather than try to squeeze a ball to somebody. So, in practice, sometimes it's almost dangerous, balls flying around everywhere. But we did a better job today. There's a little spurt in the fourth quarter where we turned it over 2 or 3 times in a row, and it was all the same thing, trying to squeeze a pass to somebody when there really wasn't any room there. We're a team that can't afford to turn it over more than 10 times a game. So we were right at our limit tonight, and I think the turnover difference was probably the biggest difference in the game.
Karl, you've talked a lot about trying to get those points on converting off the turnovers. You did get 21 off turnovers tonight. Did you like what you saw?
Yeah, we've been pushing the ball a little bit better. First half against Illinois, we pushed the ball really well. Beginning of this game, we pushed the ball really well. getting in the type of condition to run all the time. That's still something that we need to work on so that we can keep putting pressure on people throughout a game with our transition game. Once it got to the second half, it was more kind of jogging lanes rather than sprinting lanes, and that's something that we got to fix.
Jess has played a bigger role in this offense last few games, this season in general. How do you think she's come along?
Well, we're really proud of Jess. She's put in a number of years where she didn't really play much at all. And this year, she's been given a little bit of opportunity for playing time, and for the most part, she's played really well. Today, she played really well, shot it well today, left her hand at the target. So, she's been a big lift for us. I can tell you there's already been 1 or 2 games where if we didn't have Jess, we wouldn't have won. So, hopefully she continues to develop and continues to want to get better and help us each and every game.
Jess, how do you feel having spent the last couple of years getting a few minutes here and there, but putting the work in practice? Does it feel like it's all paying off now?
Yeah, absolutely. And last year we had 5 really good guards. I competed against them every single day, and that helped me get better so that when I did get the opportunity, I tried to make the most of it. And so far, I obviously have a lot to improve on, and so far so good, I guess.
You smirked a little when Coach said leaving your hand at the target. Is that something you guys work on every day?
Yeah, I've been having some issues with that lately, so he reminds me. So I tried to keep it there today, and it worked.
Are we good, guys?
Just one more. First game of a 5-game home stretch for you guys to wrap up non-conference play. Does spending the next, 2 weeks at home, what does that do for you guys?
Well, the good thing about not having to travel the next 2 weeks, hopefully everybody gets back from Christmas break safely and we can get to work on some things. There's still a lot of things we got to clean up, but when you're not traveling, you have all the access to the gym time that you want, and you can work on things, and you don't have to worry about, you're catching a flight and it got delayed 8 hours and now your practice gets canceled, all that kind of stuff. It's nice when it's just here and we can get serious about our work for a couple weeks. And really, if we want to, we could be dramatically improved over the next 2 weeks and be ready for conference season. And that's what I'm hoping the attitude of the team will be.
No worries about getting trapped in the airport, right?
Well, not once they get back here. We always worry, because a lot of our kids are from bad weather places, so we always worry about them, getting back to campus after Christmas. But hopefully we get everybody back safe and we can get to work.